Welcome back to another DanSquared video, you Danimals. Opportunities to get a Pokemon like Darkrai, especially in a Cherish Ball, do not come along often. So if you're a collector like me, you want to stock up on some extra Darkrais to give away to friends and family, and just to have in your collection. If you want to get as many Darkrais as you want, all you need is one copy of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, one Nintendo Switch, and access to an email account. After you get your Darkrai, check out our video on Terra Raid builds for the returning Sinnoh legendary Pokemon to turn your Darkrai into a raid clearing machine. Not only can you use this method to get Infinite Darkrais, but you can use it for any mystery gift we get in Scarlet and Violet. And a special double shout out to the Danimal David Bowerman for showing us how to do this for the Mew distribution and the Darkrai distribution. Now let's walk through this step-by-step process. Step 1 to getting Infinite Darkrais is to get your first Darkrai. Open up the Poke Portal, go to Mystery Gift, get with code password and enter New Moon is coming as seen on screen. So now you'll see we've downloaded our Darkrai. Now that you have your Darkrai, make sure you save the game first, but go to the home screen and close Pokemon Scarlet or Violet. If you already have multiple accounts, you can just go to open up the game, then scroll over to plus to add user. Otherwise, if you don't have any other accounts on your Switch yet, go down to system settings, scroll down to users, go to add user. Select add user. We need to create an additional user on our Switches. That way we can have an additional save file of Pokemon Scarlet or Violet so we can repeat the Darkrai event or any mystery gift without deleting our save data. So go ahead, create new user, pick whatever icon, then enter a name, enter whatever you want. I'm gonna enter Testan. You don't have to, but I recommend doing Testan as a nice treat to yourself. All right, now that we have our name, okay, we must link a Nintendo account. So use a secondary email that you haven't already used with your main Nintendo account. If you need to, you can go make an email account for free on Gmail, Hotmail, any one of those things. Create new account. The easiest way is to send account creation instructions via email. Enter your birthday, or mine if you want to. Enter your email address. Mine is hidden, of course, for security purposes. Follow the instructions on your computer or your phone. Once you complete signing up for accounts, you will receive a 5-digit code. Enter that code, then we'll be prompted to link our Nintendo account with that email address. Creating an extra account without linking just lets you have an extra save file, but linking it to a Nintendo account lets you download mystery gifts on that additional save file. So go ahead and link that account. Now our new user is created, we can return home and open up Pokemon Scarlet or Violet as the new user. It will have no save data, so we're starting over from scratch. So we're gonna have to get into the first Pokemon Center so we can download a mystery gift. Work your way through the initial setup of the game. You'll have to choose your character, choose your name. It doesn't really matter. You can of course choose whatever name you want, but a Dan related name is encouraged. If you have a turbo controller that you use for your money-making Sylveon, you can turn that on to get through this beginning part as quick as possible. So do this until you're in your room and you have access to the menu. As soon as we have access to the options menu, we need to turn text speed to fast and skip cutscenes to on. This helps make this process as lean and mean as possible. It's important to shave as many seconds and minutes off of this process as possible so we can repeat it to get a ton of Darkrais or whatever mystery gift you're using this for. So now we just have to proceed with the beginning of the game and work our way towards that first Pokemon Center. The turbo controller is clutch here, skipping through dialogue. Go on a nice stroll with the starters on the way to Nemona's house. Stop and say hello to my favorite NPC in all of Pokemon. Technology is incredible, man. The power of science truly is amazing. Become friends with Nemona because she won't take no for an answer. Pick Fuecoco as your starter because he's the best. Complete your battle with Nemona. Talk to your mom one time before she disappears for the rest of the story. Fetch Lechonk because he's the second best Generation 9 Pokemon. Make your way towards the lighthouse, avoiding as many encounters as possible. Give Koraidon or Miraidon a sandwich, then follow it into a cave. Get jumped by a Houndoom and a bunch of Houndour. Defeat Arven, the real main character Scarlet and Violet, in a battle. Enjoy a nice view of the Paldea region with Nemona on top of the lighthouse. Skip all optional encounters on the way to the first Pokemon Center. Once you're through the dialogue with the Pokemon Center lady and Nemona, you have access to the Poke Portal. So go open the Poke Portal up, head back to Mystery Gifts, get with code, and let's enter that Darkrai code again. This step is why we need to connect our new Switch account to a Nintendo account so we can receive mystery gifts. You can receive mystery gifts without the paid Nintendo Switch Online. Download your additional Darkrai, and while you're downloading additional Darkrais, you might as well pick up an extra Shiny Lucario while you're here. Put the Pokemon you want to transfer to your main save files into your boxes. I'm going to bring over Darkrai, Lucario, and Fuecoco. Save your game. Now we can close out of Violet. Then open Pokemon Home with your main account. You do not need the paid version of Pokemon Home to do this, so long as you still have room to transfer in Pokemon to Pokemon Home. Select Pokemon, then scroll up to Profile. You can view the saved data for the other profiles on your Switch. So scroll down to that new Test Stand 3 or your new account. Then open up that new save file. Now we can move the Pokemon from our new save file into Pokemon Home. From there, we can put them into any game we want, including our main save file of Scarlet and Violet. Change your profile back to your main profile. Then select your main save file. Then you can bring that brand new Darkrai into your main save file. To repeat this process, exit Pokemon Home, open up Settings, scroll down to Data Management, scroll down to Delete Save Data. And before we do this, we need to measure twice and cut once. Please make sure that you're deleting the save data for the correct user. If you do this sloppily and you're not careful, you could end up deleting your main save file and deleting hundreds of hours of progress. Please do not do it. And if you do that, it's not my fault. Go to Pokemon Violet or Pokemon Scarlet, whatever you want to do. So you see the different profiles. We want to do the save data for Test Stand 3. That's our new profile we just made. So we want to delete that, and it will ask you. I need to make sure. You need to look yourself in the mirror, make sure you're okay with this. So I am. So delete save data. Once our save data is deleted, we can go back to open up Scarlet and Violet again, and we will see that we are now able to rinse and repeat this process as many times we want to stack up on the Darkrais. And remember, we can use this for any mystery gift that happens. So you can get unlimited mythical Pokemon, just depending on whatever they put in mystery gifts for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Let us know in the comments how many Darkrais you get using this method. We want to see who can get the most. If you enjoyed this video, please consider dropping a like, leaving a comment, or using Dark Void on that subscribe button for more DanSquared. Thanks for watching.